Hello, everybody. Welcome to Forensic Anthropology. Welcome, Megan, Brian, Morgan, Leah, Piper, Hannah, Natalie, and Kendall. And go Beeves! Go Beeves! Build the dam! Go Beeves! I know these are very difficult situations that we're all facing these days, and it seemed like just yesterday when I was working with a lot of you last quarter and in our human osteology class, and we were finishing up our wonderful class presentations, and it's a real honor to be working with you again. I was very much looking forward to working with you in person, as I know things have changed, but we're going to have our class, and we're going to make it work, and I'm confident it can be a good class, and I really. It's great to be working with you folks, and we're going to get it done. I've got plenty of materials here. I've got an articulated skeleton, a disarticulated skeleton, right? We got bones. Yeah, I've got skulls. I got all kinds of stuff here. All bones all the time. All bones all the time. We're gonna go through this stuff. And it gives us something positive to enjoy during these very difficult times. Okay, so I just want to, I wish you all the best and hope you're all well and safe. Okay, let's just take a look at the syllabus. And I don't have everything up yet, but I will, and here's my instructor profile and contact information. So I'm an archaeologist by training, really a zooarchaeologist, animal bones, and archaeological sites, but I have a very holistic, broad background in anthropology, and I know a lot about bones and biological anthropology. I got my PhD at Washington State University in 2008. I prefer to be addressed by my first name if you're comfortable with that. If not, if you want to call me Mr. or Doctor or Professor, that's fine. Some students want that. Whatever you're comfortable with, but my preference is first name. I taught anthropology at Washington State, Central Washington University, Edmonds Community College, which is near Seattle. This is my third quarter teaching here at Oregon State. And a lot of it's been in biological anthropology, although certainly some archaeology classes too. So I've been teaching for about 11 years, non-tenure track teaching. I've done archaeological field work in the upper Midwest, Pacific Northwest, Alaska, Japan, Mexico, Belize, Olduvai Gorge, Tanzania, and this last summer in the Scapegoat Wilderness of the Bob Marshall Wilderness Complex in Montana. Those were the days. Yeah, I just never thought anything like this would happen when I was up there hiking around in the mountains last summer, but nobody did. Nobody did. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And that's what we're going to do. So here's my email, but messages in Canvas are the best way to reach me. I'm much more quick to answer messages in Canvas. Emails can get lost a little bit sometimes, or just generally a slower response to emails than messages in Canvas. Okay, I am also, so this is what I have for our class so far. Course syllabus, course schedule. Let's look at the syllabus just a bit. Lots more modules will be opening up soon. All right. I'm going to be trying the Zoom office hours every day from Monday through Thursday, 1 to 2:30 p.m. I'm not going to give extra credit for students coming to that. That extra credit's for the study sessions. And I can only meet with one person at a time in the Zoom, I think. And I'm teaching 4 classes, so it might not be very efficient for me to be meeting at the same time with people from different classes. But if you join and I'm with somebody else, you can wait in the waiting room, and I will try to speed up my meeting with the other students. But don't feel obligated to join these Zoom sessions, okay? You don't have to. You don't have to come the first day or the first week. But I want to maintain some contact with you. And I'll be there every day from 1 to 2:30 p.m. If you want to join me, ask a question. No extra credit for that. You can also send me messages in Canvas, whatever. But I want to have that interaction and engagement with students there if I can. And this Zoom is really a pretty cool program. I may struggle, there's a little bit of a learning curve with it, but not too much. I think I should be able to figure it out fairly quickly. We'll have weekly online extra credit study sessions also in Zoom. And again, I want this to be a pleasant, positive experience in an otherwise very difficult time. We can divert some of our energies in a positive direction and focus on some good things and still continue our education. And also, just to remember, just to let you know that we don't want this pandemic to slow down students in their graduation progress or anything like that. You folks have things to do in your life, move on to new things. And we will. Things will get better. I'm confident, but maybe not for a while. So let's hang in there, give each other moral support, have a great quarter, be extra considerate to each other. And that's what I'm going to do this quarter, is be extra considerate, cut people even extra slack and such in terms of getting things in on time. But let's take this as an opportunity to immerse ourselves in forensic anthropology. I won't go through all of this stuff on the syllabus. You have your book, okay, and start reading it according to the reading schedule down below. We'll have a weekly discussion sections, not a quiz, but a quiz at the end of week 1. And that's just a review of the bones of the human body. Okay, labs, which you'll turn in. You don't turn in about starting in week 2. And I think you'll find these labs to be pretty good. I want this to be engaging and challenging. We've got some good students here, so I want you to find something. I have some activities for you that I think you can do just fine at home and that you'll find very useful. I mean, we've got some good students here that want to be forensic anthropologists, and so we're going to have a good class and learn a lot. Okay, so here's the reading schedule. The first 2 chapters in the Christensen book. I think this is a pretty good book, too. I like this book. A lot of good information in it. We don't necessarily go in the same order of topics as in the book, though. So with the first 2, let's take a look at chapters 1 and 2. We have an introductory discussion, which is available now. And just a quiz reviewing the human skeleton, the major bones, and some terminology such as lateral, medial, things like that. We've got people with varying levels of experience here. Okay. And then, so in addition to your textbook, each week you have some additional materials here. Somebody was having a problem opening this document here today. If you do, let me know. I'll figure out a way to fix it. But this is okay. So this is a lecture by a former instructor, Don Alpisco, who did a lot of the construction for this class, and we were dead of gratitude. All right. But this stuff, you got all this stuff here in addition to your reading in your textbook. I got a couple discussion boards that I don't have up yet, but I can show you what I have in another class. So I'm also teaching this class the fully online section. Well, they're both fully online sections, but this is the one that was intended to be online originally. So I have a couple discussion boards up for you. I haven't posted in this other class. Just a general discussion board for students to communicate with each other. And then if you come across really interesting research articles, learning resources, please post them here for everybody's use, including my own. All right, and then back to our class. Oops. This is our class. This is the one that was supposed to be in class, but we're adapting it, and it's going to be exactly the same as the eCampus section. So anyway, we have the eCampus banner up at the top of our syllabus here. This is technically not an eCampus class, but it's going to be completely online, and it's exactly the same material as in my eCampus Forensic Anthropology. So I just left the syllabus the same. Anyway, Okay, back to this. Then week 2, search and recovery. How do we actually go out? How do we do a systematic survey in an area where we think there might be human remains? And then what do we do when we find them? There's some very, very serious protocols to go through, rigorous protocols in terms of how we collect the evidence, record the evidence, and such. And I have a great lab for you on that I think you'll enjoy. And then time since death and taphonomy, the laws of burial, ancestry and sex estimation, age and stature estimation, medical legal significance, trauma, injuries, pathology, disease, and stress markers, arthritis, etc. Okay, then a few other topics here. So each week, all the assignments will be due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m., whether that's a quiz, discussion, lab, whatever, and we have a midterm and a final too. Okay, special thanks to Dawn Alpisco for her contributions to putting together a lot of the material in this course that I'm don't have to start from scratch. I'll be modifying a lot of things, but some things, but okay, and no term paper this quarter. We will not have a term paper or research project this quarter. Just focus on the weekly labs, discussions, midterm, and final. I just decided not to have a midterm or term paper because right now the libraries at Oregon State and around the country seem to be functioning fairly well. Oregon State's still doing things to keep up with the teaching demand. The motto is keep on teaching, but they are understaffed, and it's possible that there could be some difficulties in terms of getting research materials and such. So, and if people have personal crises in their life, for whatever reason, if anybody gets sick or they know somebody who gets sick, or just the general stresses or things of having maybe lost your job or kids at home from school that you're homeschooling, I just wanted to take that extra worry, stress, burden off of us this quarter. Now I have a term paper. It is a 400-level forensic anthropology class. It'll be nice to have some kind of a case studies, presentations, kind of expand on what we did in the osteology class last quarter was my original idea. But I don't think we will. I think we've got plenty of stuff to do, and you will get a chance to write a technical report. Writing a forensics technical report. So you will get a little bit of writing. Okay. So we're going to make these labs good and get a lot out of them. And a lot of great reading, a lot of great material. And we're going to make this work. Okay, let's see. Do I need anything else to say? Other than more material coming soon. More material coming soon. Let's just go back. This is my other completely online forensics class, the online section. They're both online sections, but this is the one where I have everything together for that class. I'm really transferring information from this class over to our class, but this is the way our Canvas site will look shortly. 3 sections to the class: laying the foundation, methods of analysis, and then broader application. So this is what's in construction on our site. All right, folks. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay, and we're going to, as they say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Go Beavs, build the dam, and let's have a great quarter. Best regards.